Alright. Are we gonna keep this? I guess we could just keep this footage. This isn't gonna be professional. What's up, internet users? Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the original, not the DX version. Because I haven't played this in forever, so I figured let's go ahead and do it, right? I'm joined by my little brother, the expert on Zelda lore. He's gonna be helping me because he knows the ins and outs of this game.
No, I don't.
You need to get closer to the camera, bro. You know. Oh, I guess it's my fault. Yeah. Alright, so we're starting a game file. First things first, let's see if the Zelda trick still works.
What?
You know the Zelda trick. If you name yourself Zelda, it plays special music. Yeah, it works. Did you know this trick? You're supposed to be the expert, bro.
I don't know. I can't.
Oh man. Hold on, I gotta adjust the camera.
I've never gotten past the sixth.
You're like the star of the show. You gotta.
I've never gotten past the sixth dungeon.
You've never gotten past the sixth dungeon?
No.
Okay, well, that's okay. This music is kind of lame anyway. I'm not gonna name myself Zelda because that's not my name. I'm gonna name myself something cool. Lonk. Let's go with Lonk. All right. So here we go. We wake up in the town of Grove.
What?
Or the town of Mabe Village, or whatever it's called. What a relief. I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning. Sorry, my name's Marin. Did I tell you I used to have dreams if I fell in love with Marin? I used to be in love with Marin when I was a kid. Well, Lonk, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Mario. Hope you're feeling better. How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of the shield. Alright, so we got our shield. We're in the beginning of the game here. Wow, this looks so green out here, man. Look at this. This is not the colored version. This is not for the Game Boy Color. This is like the old school Game Boy, right?
And the grass is green.
So the reason why I decided to do the original version is because I have played the tar out of the Game Boy Color version. And there are differences. They're not the same game. There are differences. You know what the differences are?
Color dungeon, color, is that it?
The color dungeon, color itself, the talking owl statues. There's no talking owl statues in this game.
Oh.
Instead, there's just stone slabs. And then some items are placed in different spots too. There's not a lot of huge major differences, but let's stop messing around. Let's actually get out of here.
The boomerang still in this game?
The boomerang is in this game, yeah. I mean, it's basically the same, but you know what? It's just been so long since I played it. I'm just like, you know, why not? You know, it's been a long time. The Legend of Zelda, as you already know, but for my audience, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX was my first game ever. My first video game ever. I got a Game Boy Color, a green Game Boy Color, and a copy of Link's Awakening DX when I was like, I want to say 3 years old. Come on, bro. Let's push these spiky dudes. Alright. I'm not going to go from the top. I'm going to go from the side. Because if you push this dude from the side, you get to hit him with your glass sword.
What if you push him all the way up? Does he still get killed?
No, he will not get killed. Oh. If he's not in range there, he's not going to get killed. You ready to talk to this owl for 5 minutes?
Yep.
I'm out of coffee, man. Good.
So you are the lad who owns this sword? I don't understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. The courageous lad has come to awaken the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave this island unless you awaken the windfish. You shall now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there, amigo. Whoop!
Alright. So we got our sword. We ready? It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. What's up, Carly? Yeah, we're recording. We're doing a Let's Play. What's up? Microscope?
John. I'm talking to John.
Are you talking to John?
Yes, John, did you have the microscope out? No.
Anyway, we have a sword now. Are you gonna, like, hang out with us or what? Okay, that's cool. I heard you found a Scion's Rod. Is that like that red staff thing?
Okay, I'm gonna make some chocolate chip banana muffins.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks. Anyway, moving right along here. What should our first thing be? Actually, what should our goals for today be? We need to get that first and foremost. I think let's beat the first dungeon. Am I right?
Today.
Yeah. Let's beat the first dungeon.
Okay, die? Misa Jar Jar Binks! Misa suck!
Poor Jar Jar. I feel bad for Jar Jar. Alright, so we gotta go to the... Ow. Dude, man, that was not cool. We gotta go to the mysterious forest. I'm gonna try not to die at all in this game. I've done it before. I've done a no-death playthrough before, but I'm gonna try once again. Huh?
The forest del Mysterioso.
The mysterious forest? What?
I said
You can
forest-
speak up. You can speak loud and clear, unless you don't want to be heard. But
I said Forest del Mysterioso.
Forest del Misterioso. That's right. Thank you. Sorry. You know, cause see, this I have an earbud in this ear, and then this ear is still plugged from when I took a shower this morning. So I'm a little.
It's a black heart.
It's a black piece of heart.
I don't want to ruin y'all's video. So.
You're not gonna ruin it. This is not professional. You know me. I'm not like a professional YouTuber.
Yeah.
I'm just a dude
Hey, Ryan.
telling it like it is.
You know
Yeah.
they should have in Fate?
What?
Zweihanders.
Zweihanders would be awesome, dude.
Be like a two-handed sword.
Yeah, they have unicorns.
Like it would be a two. It could be a.
Wait, you
two-handed
just
weapon.
spawned a unicorn? Oh, and it never despawns, right?
No.
Sorry, what were you saying, John?
Would it be like a two? Aren't those like two-handed swords?
Yeah, Zweihander is German for two-handed. But yeah, just ginormous swords. So it's kind of redundant in Dark Souls when they call it an Ultra Zweihander. Maybe they don't call it an Ultra Zweihander. There's one game where they call it an Ultra Zweihander, and it's like, bro, that's redundant. I mean, you don't have to call it that, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna actually reach up in here so I can use my B button. Because I really don't. Huh?
Your button.
My B button, yes.
Your button.
Because I actually don't want to die here. I actually want to try, like, make an attempt to play this game half professionally.
Maybe even a quarter.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, this is, by the way, this is going to be a completionist playthrough. I'm not just going to mess around. I'm going to get them all. So if you're interested in getting all the secret seashells,
I'm interested.
all the side quests, I got you covered, bro. It may not be pretty, but it will be effective. And we got this turd knocker who's going to mess us up. We're just going to keep going, though. Actually, why am I going the long way? Let's go the short way, right? Let's go this way, right here. Eat that for breakfast.
Mysterious cave.
Ooh, the spookiest cave.
With the
I always die here. This is like the worst
I know.
spot. This is harder than like half the beginning of the game, bro.
yeah.
Uh-oh, it's the acorn. The acorn of death.
Only thing with color.
I'm not gonna get the acorn. I hate acorns and those little triangles because they ruin the awesome music. This game has an awesome soundtrack except for the acorns and the Triforce things. We can't get that right now. That's okay. We'll come back. It's a mushroom. Oh, look, this is one of my favorite lines right here. Look. You pick the toadstool. As you hold it over your head, a mellow aroma flows into your nostrils. It's like, bro, it's a mushroom. That's funny. All right, let's get out of here. Hey, Carly, what level are you on?
32.
Okay.
Legendary.
You mean
Stone
legend?
changes color when you push
Okay.
it.
Well, John, so you have to keep in mind the original game. Hey, Gemma,
Yeah.
can you give me some more coffee? Thank you.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Ryan, can you take me some coffee?
Chocolate chips are in this freezer.
They're in this freezer. Can you just not make chocolate chip whatever's this morning? Please? You have to get the chocolate chips out of the freezer?
I wanted to.
Okay, well first, I'm going to keep recording. First, you move all this stuff off the freezer except for these three things, and then I'll help you when the time comes.
I mean, I kind of need them now, but okay, I'll wait. I can wait.
Well, just go get coffee. By the time you come back, I'll figure it out.
Kind of need them now, but
Sorry,
whatever.
Dang it, there's a hole there now. Gemma, you distracted me. So I am recording this. Dang it, I got the Triforce. No! I am recording this live on top of the deep freezer at my parents' house. I don't live with my parents, obviously. Like I said, I live in my car. But I'm at my parents' house because it's Sunday, and I think it's cool to hang out with your parents on the weekends. I am recording this live on a deep freezer, so I'm going to have to go get chocolate chips of all things because my sister's making lovely chocolate chip cookie muffins or whatever it is she's making. So
Chocolate chip cookie muffins.
let's.
Still record. We'll just lift it up.
It's still recording, yeah. We're just gonna be. It's gonna
Any
be.
louder.
Here, just move all that stuff. All right. So, let's get out of here. We gotta find that witch that'll make us the sauce.
I found her too.
Are you drinking whiskey?
No.
Cool.
Felicity is
Oh no,
water.
you're not. Okay. Hey, at least we ditched that triangle thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hot, careful.
You even
That's not a
maintained
mug.
my special coffee mug. Yeah, it is a coffee mug.
Ryan, eating the chocolate.
Oh, it's like
Thank you, Ryan. I know you didn't have to. You can put it back on there. I'll just.
That's okay.
Ryan,
Awesome, thanks.
Ryan, you can put it back on there. I'm just gonna put these in that front freezer so it's easier to get in the kitchen.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Right, you can resume your deep freezer setup.
Well, hold on. I'm kind of in the zone right now.
That's what you're gonna say for.
Hey, Carly. Or actually, John. I'll get John to do it. He's like my producer. Hey, John, can you tip that coffee mug upside down for me?
Yep.
Thanks.
He's the intern.
Yeah, he's the intern producer. Yeah, he's doing like that.
Blackity.
All right. Yeah. Perfect. All right. We're gonna move this back
Blackity.
because I have an official tripod for my camera, which consists of like an upside down coffee mug, and it's propped up against a laptop like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Y'all don't get to know what all's behind the scenes, but I am a professional. Yep, that's right. All right. So we're on our way to that little witch's hut because we got to get that raccoon out of our way. This is one of two ways to do it. I'm not going to do it the hard way. I'll do it the easy
What's
way.
the hard way?
Well, it's actually not hard. It actually is the easy way. We're doing it the hard way. The easy way is to go get the magic powder from the Chingy game or whatever. All right. I guess we put the Anyway, what I was telling you before Gemma interrupted us. Yeah, anything that moves on the screen there, it changes into a different color. And it's kind of distracting if you're playing on a Game Boy Color. But if you're playing on an original Game Boy, because everything was the same color, you couldn't tell the difference anyway. Anyway, we got some stuff now. And hey, she doesn't talk to you in this one. In the DX version, she talks to you after you light her lamp. Well, look, see, now we can do these dudes right here. Check this out. See? Hey, man! Ow!
He's weird. He says, "Hey, mom."
Yeah, did you see him?
Yeah.
Ow, man! I was trying to talk to him, but I don't want to die, so I'm just... But anyway, he says, like, funny stuff if you talk to him. You found a legendary moon of glory? That's cool. Dang it, I'm gonna die! No! Not this soon! Not before the first dungeon! Come on! I need a heart. I'm actually scared. I don't want to die before the first dungeon.
You guys died at the first dungeon?
Huh?
First dungeon? Like, dungeon numero uno?
Like dungeon number 1, yes. Dungeon numero uno, yes. Wow, this looks pretty heavy. You won't be able to lift it with just your bare hands.
Yeah, you
I'm actually kind of
bracelets
scared.
to
Hold
do
on.
it.
Oh, there's a heart! Get it! Yes! I almost died just there. Come on! Yes! I'm back in the game. Alright.
You scared.
I was scared. I was about to die. And I'm trying not to die. I'm trying to be professional here. I'm trying to act like I'm like cool and stuff. You gotta get into the camera some more, dude. I ain't gonna bite. Don't be shy. Alright. Here's this dude. I don't even want to talk to him. I'm just gonna put it on him. Yeah, it's me, Mario. That's not my cup. This is my cup right here. This is my cup. My cream pouring cup. Eating it in his big juicy toadstool. Yeah, Mario, that's why you just don't eat random mushrooms from the forest. And it wasn't a dream, but whatever.
Usually when I do it, I get big.
Yeah, right.
I get big or I get an extra life. Something like that.
Alright, now we've got the tail key. Now we can open the tail cave gate.
And now we get another speech from our good old friend the owl.
Yep. You take the key to one tail cave, and you go to Windfish is waiting. Alright, now we're getting out of here. We got some stuff to do before we actually march into the first dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got some errands to run, so I want to go back to town and, like, get that Yoshi doll, remember? Dang it! What happens if you... There you go! That's pretty cool.
Kind of scary. But they just.
No!
You
No, I got the acorn.
got the one thing that has color in this game.
I hate the acorn, man. It's bad. Stupid music. Luckily, we're about to go into town anyway. But
Do you want a cup of coffee with cream?
I want a cup of coffee with cream.
No.
all right, let's go get that Yoshi doll. So you know, there's an exploit where you can get like infinite rupees right here if you're patient. But I'm not gonna do that because
And
I'm
if
not.
you're good.
Well, you don't have to be good.
I mean,
There's a
you don't
method to not be good.
Really?
Yeah, you can just get them, but it takes a while. I'm not gonna do that though.
Look at that brown Yoshi.
Yeah, back in the
Even Yoshi?
1840s, everything was brown colored.
The only other time I've seen brown Yoshi is in Yoshi's Island. One of the Yoshis is brown.
Let's get the. Actually, you know what? I am gonna get a rupee just so I can have rupees when I'm done here and not just be broke after I get this Yoshi doll.
More magic
I
powder.
always thought Ruby was food.
I met a girl named Rupee once. She was like my supervisor when I used to work for Walmart.
Ruby or Ruby?
Her name was Rupee. R-U-P-Y. She was like Indian.
Ruby.
She was pretty. I'm not gonna lie, man. She was okay, you know. But her name was like weird. I couldn't say it with a straight face. Okay, now we can actually get the Yoshi doll. Good luck.
Yesterday when we were at the check stop, we were
Yeah.
at the counter and the desk, the little counter thing, it was really high up and it made it look like the lady was really tall and we were
Yeah.
extremely short.
Yeah, they sometimes have those tall counters. That's a more old school thing. You don't see those too often
Very
anymore.
demeaning.
But back in the day, they always used to be on top of the little floor, like them elevated floors. All right,
The Yoshi doll.
we got the Yoshi doll. Recently, he seems to be showing up in many games,
Such as
such as like, I don't know.
Mario.
I do not keep up with Nintendo anymore. Nintendo sucks.
yeah.
I hate to say that. Sorry, Nintendo users, but I'm not a huge fan of Nintendo. Huh?
John and I are Nintendo users.
Y'all are Nintendo users.
You're not like fans.
Yeah, I mean, y'all suck too. Sorry to tell y'all.
I don't like the new games.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
play PC games.
See, Carly's cool.
The new games do, though.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Nintendo, but I used to be. So that's why I play like the old games.
Link is Scandinavian now. So.
Link is Scandinavian. He's always been Scandinavian.
Yeah, but
hasn't
he's got like blue clothes and no hat. Like he looks.
Oh yeah, they took his hat away. That's true.
And they made him wear blue clothes. Link now he has no hat and
That's
blue
true.
clothes.
Yeah, but he's always been Scandinavian.
Well,
Like
yeah,
he's always been like.
Scandinavian, but now
But I guess you're right. He doesn't have his hat anymore.
Mario's been going downhill for.
You know what I also wait Mario?
Mario's been going downhill for a long time.
I haven't played a Mario game in a while. The last Mario game that I actually beat was Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
That game's pretty good.
But I have played, like, without beating them or completing them, I have played newer Mario games. I just, I haven't played Mario Odyssey or whatever that was. That was weird. I wasn't interested in it, but... Alright, so we gave a bow to this female dog, so, for lack of a better word. So we finally, we got a can of dog food. Great.
I love how many things from Mario this game has. Like it's got like.
Yeah, I know,
Bow Wow,
right?
It's got Goombas, swamp sort of things.
They figured because the game is about Link dreaming, they figured they could throw all kinds of stuff in here and get away with it. Because technically it's not in universe. Technically he just had a dream of it. But yeah, spoiler alert to my audience, if you're like new or something and you have no clue what this game is, he's dreaming. Like all of this, like in the beginning of the video where Link like fell asleep in the boat, or he didn't fall asleep, his boat got shipwrecked or something, like struck by lightning.
I wonder where I've always wondered where he was going.
Yeah, I don't know. There's supposed to be a storyline to that. But anyway, he passed out and he had this crazy dream and he wakes up in the ocean later. So this is all a dream.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
happy-ish ending.
Spoiler alert. We're gonna give the dog food to this guy right here. He's got a lovely hat today. Come on, bro. Okay, that's messed up. He's not even lined up properly. Look. For heaven's sake, man, give me that dog food, please. He's hysterical. What do you do? I'm gonna give. Like, oh, thank you. I'll take that. Oh, that looks painful. He just ate the whole can and everything. Man, that was great. I know it's not a fair trade. Don't worry, bro. You'll get your fair trade on its way out the door later. It'll, yeah. Look, he's supposed to be right there. Isn't that weird? Like, you won't be able to lift it with just your bare hands. Yeah, I know, but look, see? It's like the game thinks he's right there, but he's like, it looks like he's right there. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
See, this is why I like playing the old version. The old version has cool stuff. I don't want to go mess with that monkey over there right now.
Can you kill it?
No, I don't think... I've never been able to kill that monkey. Maybe you can. Maybe you can hit him with, like, the magic rod or something, but...
If you have, like, precise timing and if you have every millimeter lined up, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. And the last little thing we gotta do before we go to the first dungeon is I want to get some bombs. Because I'm tired of... There's a secret seashell in the dungeon that I'm never able to get when I first go there because I never have bombs. So I'm gonna go get some bombs. I'm just gonna straight up go buy some.
What's green?
Oh,
This is the original Link's Awakening. So it's like a green.
the
This is actually a good color. I could have done the original green, like green and black, and it would have been pukey, but I decided to at least do a decent color scheme here. Oh man, you gotta buy the shovel first? Never mind. Never mind. Because I don't want to sit there at the little trendy shop for like an hour, you know, I'm trying to, I'm trying to not waste time. Let's get this secret seashell first and foremost.
Wait, what?
This is like the easiest one to get.
There it is. Found a secret seashell. If you collect a lot of these, something good is bound to happen. Yeah, fun fact, at my house, like when I used to have a house, I used to hide seashells in various spots in my house because of this game right here.
And we found them.
You found some of them. You didn't find them all.
Yeah, you said there was all 5.
At the time, yeah, I added more.
What are you doing with them?
I saved them. I didn't throw them away.
No.
I just don't have a house anymore, so I don't hide them. Oh yeah. Hold on, we need to go get this other piece of heart before I forget. Because if I don't do this now, then I'll forget like the entire game. But we gotta go talk to this fisherman dude, or this Mickey Mouse. He looks like Mickey Mouse. I guess that's supposed to be a fishing pole. How about fishing there, buddy? I'll charge you 10 rupees. Okay, here's how you do it.
What?
Wait, what?
Mickey Mouse house.
The Mickey Mouse drop house.
Chop house.
The chop house.
We made it like a parody.
Mickey Mouse chop house.
Oh man.
We'll chop you.
Aw man, see them little fish. I might as well just let those little fish get away because it's faster than actually reeling them in. Alright. The one that has the piece of heart is the one like that's really close to you. Of course, it's like the hardest one to get.
Those are like largemouth bass and little carp.
Basically, yeah. Oops, I'm shaking the camera. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Nice fish. That's a lunker. Ugh, I'll give you a 20 rupee prize. Try again? Alright, yeah, but I'm gonna get... I don't know if I can afford to get these little runts. I need to try to skip them, I guess. Hold on, let me...
Wait, are you gonna show the game as well?
Hold on, I'm gonna go as far out as possible. Yeah.
Oh, see.
All right.
Why is there another big donkey one?
A big what?
Monkey fish.
That's a lunker. That's the fish I want. But I'm trying to not get those 2 fish. So I'm gonna try to coast on the floor here.
Which is extremely slow.
I don't know. It's gonna take forever, but I don't... Those fish are pesky. They just see it from a mile away and they're like, oh, I'll grab that. The big fish are picky. Maybe I can go a little fast. No. Ooh, okay. Jump.
I never knew that big fish in the corner had a piece of heart.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, man. Come on. After all of that patience and waiting.
So run.
Well, man, once you get those 2, the 1 fish left, it's free.
Yeah, I guess I can afford to get that run. I'm just going to get that run out of the way. I'm just going to get him out. Come here. Time to die. I'm not going to throw you back. Alright. It's a run. I'll only give you 5 rupees for that.
So in this way, you just lose rupees slower instead of gaining them. When you catch a run, you lose them slower.
Yeah, you do. But after you finish like fishing out this entire watering hole, I don't think you lose rupees. How much does it cost? It costs 10 rupees to start, right?
Yeah.
The lunkers give you 20 each, and then the 2 runts give you 10 together. So that's 50, right? But there's 5 fish, aren't there? No, there's 4 fish. So for 40 rupees, you can get 50 rupees. So you can gain 10 rupees every time you talk to this guy. Which is not a lot, but it's not a loss either. As long as you catch the lunkers. And we got the piece of art. Alright, you have to have more passion. Live a little.
There's nothing in there.
You can't actually look at your pieces of heart in this one, too. There's no sub-screen.
You just gotta remember how many you have.
Yeah, basically. Which is cool, but at least we got it. Now, I think I have 2. But anyway.
This boss, he was mad because I stole his gloves.
Oh, the Gull the Fierce. And his disc, too, I bet.
I'm wearing Gull's mitts.
Gold on
And
the
now you're fighting Gull Dumb. There's Gull Smart and Gull Dumb. Oh man, I think we're ready to go to the first dungeon, right? No!
Now you've got extra defense.
That is like the final boss right there, the acorns.
You got like 3 of those.
I know,
Why don't you want the acorn?
Because they make the
because
music
they changed the
lame.
music.
They make it lame.
I don't
What's
like
your
changing-
Why does the
Because they make the music lame.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. The
Open sesame!
The hardest dungeon of them all.
I'm just kidding, yeah. I used to have dreams like about this dungeon right here.
Really?
Good dreams. So because this is my very first video game, some of my literally my earliest memories consist of playing this game. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Okay. It's getting real now.
The hardest and most complex.
It's getting real up in this Whole Foods parking
These
lot.
things are so annoying.
Yeah. I call them shelters. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna go here. This room is weird because there's like lasers.
There's no small key text.
You've got the compass. Now you can see where the chests and nightmare are hidden. It tells you about the new feature every single time.
Why does it say new feature?
Because the compass in like the old Zelda games used to not tell you that. It's comparing it to like all the other ones. What's up, Birdie?
Nothing.
I love you.
Coffee. I love you too.
Let's see. We got a compass and a key. Kill him. You remember that time I made this entire dungeon in Minecraft?
Yes. That was cool.
It was super cool. I'm so sad that I deleted that world. I made this entire dungeon and every detail in Minecraft. Like a life size. Like you could actually walk into it and there was like real life size doors and everything was huge. Yep.
Did you add the little bats?
No, because there weren't bats. Are there bats in Minecraft? Yeah, there are bats in Minecraft, aren't there?
Yeah, but they don't attack you.
But this was years ago. Like, there were not bats in Minecraft when I did this.
Oh, this is before the bats?
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
when I made
remember
it,
that.
yeah.
I do remember you like. I think you like made a dungeon in the front of it. The outside kind of looked like a face. I think.
The face rock, that was a different dungeon.
Yeah, I remember that one, but I don't remember this.
I remember when horses were new.
Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah.
Yesterday I was telling Hope and Gianna, like, you know, when I played Minecraft, tridents were brand new and beds were always red. That wasn't that long
Beds were
ago.
always red, yeah.
Like,
Potatoes looked like crud monkey, remember? Remember the old potatoes?
yeah.
Alright, let's go over here.
What was the very first thing in Minecraft? Like animal blocks.
Basically, I don't know. I think
Probably the chicken.
no, I don't think it was one thing. It was pigs, creepers, cows, and like ducks or something, or chickens.
Oh.
Chickens.
I forgot that you could put that block there.
Yeah, make life easier on yourself. Work smarter, not harder. And I say that I'm about to like die right here, probably. These little turds. No, I won't fall for it. He wants me to hit him. He's like, please hit me so you can get that triangle. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let you live.
Oh, that's how they like scoot after you.
They like scooting like in their little chairs or something. Alright. Oh man. You see what I'm saying? These stone walls?
Oh yeah.
So you're supposed to find the piece of the stone wall. But you can't read it because a piece is gone. So actually the hint here was supposed to be it's going to teach you how to hit those little spiny dudes that I just killed. You're supposed to get them with your shield and then hit them twice. Since I already knew that, I didn't need the hint. I already knew that. Oops. There we go. Hello, Goombas.
They copied this from Mario.
Hope,
It's the
this is
same
the
company.
Same. Oh,
It's Nintendo.
Hope, this game
Yeah.
has Goombas, Thwomp-ish creatures.
Yeah, it's got thwomps.
It's got Octorocks like in Super Mario Galaxy.
Rock.
like those little dudes that fire rocks at you. Those little octopus.
They're sort of
dudes.
rocks. They're more like balls of something, but they don't really look like rocks.
It's the rock's feather.
Wee.
Yeah, we can jump.
Yeah, the rock's feather makes you lighter. For some
I remember
reason.
when I was a little kid, I used to want the rock's feather, and I used to ask mom to like switch it. Like, cause when I was a really little kid, like in this menu right here, I didn't know how to switch items out for other items. So I would always ask mom to do it. I'd be like, hey mom, can you get me the rock, or not the rock's feather, but I was like, could you get me the jump thing? And she would like get me the jump thing for me.
Mom,
She,
you know how to play Zelda?
she didn't really know how to play it, but she at least knew how to switch items in the screen. Like
Even
in
more
the
than
menu.
Ryan did.
Yeah. Because I was so young, I just didn't know.
That was a
anything.
long time ago though. Mom.
Back when
buys
she
it.
encouraged video games.
Yeah, I know, right? Back when she actually liked video games, I guess. Dad was the one that helped me beat this game. I could never have beaten this game without Dad. He was the one that played with me and played on my file, and together, I guess. I never really beat this game as a kid, but
Yeah, there is one.
I watched him play it, and that felt like I was. Like, after he was done and he like, okay, now I'm going to work, you know, I would play on my file, and since he had already unlocked everything, that's how I was aware of the entire
I never
game.
got past the 6th dungeon on this game.
Really?
Yeah, like at one point, I had gone into the 5th, 6th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th dungeon, and I was going through all of them. Like, I was just like going back and forth between all 3 of them,
Yeah.
just kind of going through them. But I didn't beat any of them.
Ryan.
A gutsy? Is that cutlass looking sword?
Right.
Yeah.
Guts.
Mom doesn't like video games, but she also doesn't like really like. Okay, no, I don't know with you, but I.
Yeah, we heard her say like, "I wish y'all had the Wii" or something.
Right? But
like,
that's just because. Dang it, I'm about to die. No! 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 Oh, I'm about to die. Whew, that was close. No! No! Just everybody stop moving. Wait. Everybody stop moving. Oh, that was close. Alright, what comes before the spade? What comes before the spade? The diamond? Now they're together. Oh! No! Stay! Back away! I need my shield. Get my shield. Hold on. I'm gonna die here if I don't. Alright.
Gotta figure something out.
Okay. Got him. No hearts. No hearts.
oh,
This game is heartless. We found a fragment of a stone slab. Huh?
heartless.
I didn't say fartless. I mean, that too, but I meant heartless. Turn aside the spined ones with a shield.
You don't say.
Am I ready to fight this mid-boss?
No.
I have 1 heart left, bro.
Half a heart left.
John,
I'm so good.
what should I check?
Alright. We're about Elite Gregory's Entrancing, what is it called? Break? Interesting. I forgot about that one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Alright, I'm about to do the mid-boss.
If you
With
die,
half a heart. And if I die, I have to stop recording and try again. Sorry, not sorry. I will not die a failure.
one time I was almost dead and
That's
I
how
killed
you do
him,
it.
and then I accidentally went through the little portal and the fairy disappeared.
Really? Yeah, it happens all the
Like,
time.
Because I was standing right in...
Ah, dang it.
Good job, Brian.
Thanks. And I actually did it. Buzz, else later. Alright, the best method for this guy is to jump and flail around randomly. Like this.
Take a step further. Brian, you're about to die!
I know, but I have to... dang it. That's the best method, though. That's the best way to beat him is to just jump around randomly.
I always just keep up my shield and just slash at him.
I think I'm just gonna go get like another heart somewhere. Anywhere.
Somebody.
Anybody!
I haven't seen it.
Wait, that's from the Lion King?
Yeah. Remember when Simba was like, somebody?
I saw this.
Anybody?
Showed me this thing once. It was like when your dad dies and you have to pretend you didn't just sing a choreographic musical number called "I Just Can't Wait."
I just can't wait to be king.
What?
Oh man. It was like his dad died. You have to pretend that you didn't just sing a big musical number called "I Just Can't Wait to Be King."
Kind of.
Dang it! I jumped into a hole.
Good job, Brian.
Thank you. All right.
Dang it!
All right, wait, hold on. Let's walk straight.
Yeah,
I'm good.
He
This
got a
game.
heart and then he lost it.
I lost an entire heart.
Harley, why are you so slow?
I'm trying to get hearts here. I don't trust myself with just one
What?
heart.
I got web.
Okay. So far, so good. I just need one more heart.
I feel like every time I kill those little Stalfos, not Stalfos, but those little skeleton guys, they drop a
Stalfos.
heart. Yeah.
They are Stalfos, aren't they?
Yeah. I thought Stalfos were those little hooded skeletons.
I think those. I think those are Stalfos, but they're different kinds of Stalfos.
And in layer dungeons, those guys like throw bones at you, I think.
Yeah, armed Stalfos. I don't know. There's Stalfos Knight. There's a bunch of different variations.
So yeah, there's the Stalfos Knight, there's the little hooded guys that shoot arrows at you.
Yeah,
There's
those
the
guys.
orange ones that run away, and then there's the green ones that try to squish you.
Yeah.
Lighters.
Okay, we're doing much better here. Oh man, he got.
Oh,
I didn't take any
That
damage
was
though.
so close.
I did not take damage.
By the way, you have to hit him 4 times.
I think 4 times, right? Is
Yeah.
it 4?
Yeah.
The first time I was
I
playing
thought it was
this
3. Yeah, Hope actually did it, and I was like, come on, Hope, you can do this. And she did it before Giovanna.
This is surprisingly hard for like a first dungeon boss.
Yeah.
Dang it. What a turd burglar. He looks like a turd. He looks like a big rolling turd. Alright.
Wouldn't it be cool if there was a lady, like, in Fate? Like, if there's a lady in the ghost, like, to steal you whenever you use her?
Yeah,
Well, actually,
kinda that'd be cheating.
that'd also kind of be useless. Because, I mean, right... Nope,
Dang. Are you sure? Like, I don't know. I feel like this was easier when I was a kid.
it probably was.
I remember doing this with ease, but whatever. Sometimes he's easy and sometimes he's not. Sometimes I get him on like the first try. Sometimes he like kills me 5 times.
One time I got killed like 14 or 15 times
That's pretty bad.
by this guy.
Oh, one more time. Come on. Yes. What if you hit him and then you fall down as
Yeah.
he's dying?
What if you get the piece of heart and then fall down? What happens?
Look, you fall down and it still plays the music. I think. Yeah, it still plays the music.
With the skeleton still hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, glorious dead body hanging kind of music. Yeah.
And you can still get killed.
Yep, and when you come back, it'll still be playing glorious music.
It'd be funny if you came back and you had to fight the boss again with the same music.
A moment of silence. Yeah, if you had like a boss fight music. Okay, moment of silence. Y'all ready? John! Shh. Okay, shh. Oh. I had to push the button. I know it's a cello, not a violin, but it sounds like a violin.
Yeah, I thought cellos were a lot deeper than that. And the little grains of rice.
The grains of rice flowing to your energy patterns. You have to bloom your patterns of energy waves into the atmospheric identities.
All right.
Of rice.
We are done with the first dungeon. Let's go ahead and save. I cannot save in this game because you have to push like 4 buttons at once and my keyboard won't do that. This emulator won't do that. Yes, I'm running an emulator. So I guess we're going to create a save state and y'all are just going to have to trust me that I'm not cheating. And if y'all don't trust me, then whatever.
Not cheating,
But yeah, I'm not going to try to create a save state because it's going to fry. But I guess that's it for this one. This is going to just be the first dungeon. So peace out, internet users. We're done.